go on. We got the big game of the day. One of the two biggest games of the day, I should say. Georgia at Alabama. Georgia, 2.5-point favorite. I said at Alabama. It's actually in the Georgia Dome. They don't call it the Georgia Dome anymore, but it's a neutral site game. It's not at Alabama. Georgia, 2.5-point favorite in this game. I think Georgia is the better team. They lost to Alabama back in September. Bama was the beneficiary of a couple junky plays by Georgia. They also went 13 of 19 on third down, a tough thing to replicate. Alabama's been a little bit shoddy. You got Ty Simpson. He's not been great in the second half during SEC play. He has big first halves in these games. He had a huge first half against Georgia jumping out to that lead. He had a great first half against Auburn last week jumping out to that lead. But the second half, when Alabama is going to have to pour it on, they're going to have to win this game in what will likely be a tight game against the Bulldogs, they do not do well. Ryan Williams, he was the second best wide receiver last season. He hasn't shown up that much late this year. He had 0 catches against Auburn last week. Is he going to show up? Isaiah Horton has showed up for the Crimson Tide. He's going to have a big game if Georgia's going to concede defeat to the Crimson Tide. I think Georgia, they're poised well to win this game. They can get it done on the ground with Nate Frazier against Alabama. They don't have to have 200 yards rushing like they did the last time out against Alabama, but they've got to balance that with a big passing game from Gunnar Stockton. They got Zachariah Branch on the outside. I think he's going to break a few. He's going to score a touchdown. If you want to take a little prop bet, Zachariah Branch, touchdown scorer. Take Georgia, -2.5, lock it, flush it. Alabama's still going to make the playoffs. They're ranked 9th right now. They're not going to dip below Notre Dame, who's idle. They're not going to dip below Miami, who's idle. BYU is going to lose, so they're not going to dip behind them. I think Bama is going to lose. They're not going to drop much. Georgia locks up the first round bye with this. Lock it and flush it. All right.